From the Fox 10 Gulf Stream, this is Next Weather.
Thanks for joining us here on Fox 10. I'm Chief Meteorologist Jason Smith with your forecast, and this is what we're seeing. Kind of cool out there tonight and a little bit of a breeze, and those breezy conditions will continue tomorrow as well, especially in the coastal waters where we have gale conditions going on. And eventually the system that is creating the wind, a high pressure area slips away, and a low pressure area to the south, which has been part of the equation too, brings us a chance of some rain on Saturday. We'll have a really good chance of rain Saturday and Saturday evening, but by Sunday it should be ending very, very quickly. And so we get the little squeeze play in the atmosphere, the difference between high pressure and low pressure accelerating the wind. The high pressure backs away and the low starts to creep towards us gradually at first into Friday evening, and then close enough for some rain showers by Saturday morning. And we can see that rain around, look at 10 a.m. Now the core of the rain is going to be out over the Gulf. We're not going to see that, but we still could get easily a ½ inch to an inch of rain across our area with some higher totals across the panhandle. So it's going to be a wet situation at times on Saturday, and the models are actually wetter now than they were earlier in the week. So we've gone from a scattered chance to a likely chance, but should be gone on Sunday. Here's a look at the potential rain totals, somewhere around a ½ inch of rain in Mobile, to about an inch in Pensacola, to nearly 2 inches of rain in parts of Walton County and over into Okaloosa County. So we've had cool temperatures at night, but we're not seeing the frosty readings. And tomorrow, looking ahead, we'll have some breeziness with that approaching low pressure area and the departing high. And so we're seeing winds up to about 20 to 25 miles an hour with gusts, with higher gusts over the coastal waters. Our day planner tomorrow, we may actually get some peaks of sunshine tomorrow. We're hopeful that at least midday we've got a shot at some sunshine mixed in with a few clouds. The clouds thicken up tomorrow night. And then the weekend is where we start to see things going downhill. We have the likelihood of rain on Saturday, a 70% chance, especially afternoon and at night. Sunday we'll have a few isolated showers, and it will be clearing and breezy by the afternoon. Meteorologist Michael White joins us now. And Michael, the new Drought Monitor comes out on Thursdays, and we've got a new one to look at. We're seeing some big changes there, right?
Yeah, it did, Jason, and the Drought Monitor levels for us are significantly lower. In fact, you'll remember that across Alabama, we were in that shade of red, that bright color of red, which you can see on the Drought Monitor scale represents extreme drought. Now, that still exists for North Alabama, but down on the Gulf Coast, we're now in yellow, which means abnormally dry. So the drought isn't over, but with all the rain we've seen, we have gotten a significant reduction on the Drought Monitor scale, and that's excellent news. And with more rain projected this weekend, specifically Saturday, that's going to help it even more. Now, just for fun, we're going to look at some of the long-range temperatures. Now, this is not exactly what we're going to go with in our forecast on Fox 10. I want to emphasize that. And I want to emphasize this is the National Weather Service blend of models. What the Weather Service does is it takes all of the model data that uses temperatures, averages them out. We remember last year we had a hard freeze on Christmas. The year before that, in 2021, it was 80 degrees, I think maybe even warmer than that, 82, 83. It was almost like a late spring day on the Gulf Coast. But here's how things look this year as we sneak peek toward Christmas. No Arctic air, but not warm like it was in 2021. This would be lukewarm. You'd see mid-60s for highs. Morning temperature Christmas Eve, upper 40s. Christmas Day, you might wake up to 50 degrees. So definitely no Arctic chill. Decent weather to go outside and play in, so that's good news. And, of course, we all know that's going to change between now and the 24th and 25th. So those are just things we're going to watch and follow over the next several days, especially here on Next Weather. This came out today from the Climate Prediction Center. We're in an El Nino pattern right now, which means a chillier, wetter winter for the southeast. And we were hopeful that this would last at least a year. But unfortunately, the new probabilities are that when we get into late spring and into hurricane season next summer, the pattern's going to flip us back into either neutral or La Nina. If you look at the abbreviations at the bottom, those are months. NDJ, November, December, January. DJF, December, January, February, March. If you look all the way to the end, JAS would be July, August, September. That would be the most active part of hurricane season. It would have us in either neutral or La Nina, which would mean above average tropical weather. So, that doesn't necessarily mean we'll have problems on the Gulf Coast, as most of you know, but it's just unfortunate that we're not going to see the El Nino pattern lasting longer. But of course, that's a long-range outlook. We also know that can change, but it's one of the many things we're going to continue to watch here on Next Weather. I'll be back on Good Day Gulf Coast bright and early tomorrow to kick things off for your Friday. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your Thursday night. Jason?
Well, as we have that next system approaching, our Fox 10 weather app is the best way for you to stay connected as to what's happening with the forecast. And for more on what that app can do, here's meteorologist Nicholas Herboso.
I'm meteorologist Nicholas Herboso with a quick breakdown on some of the features of our Fox 10 weather app. We're going to start with the radar function. This is available when you go to the app and there's a section that says radar. It has the map already pulled up. When you click on that, you have a few different features, including some buttons here on the side, which you can actually show things other than radar. In fact, that little temperature icon will overlay the temperatures. You have a satellite picture, and if you hit the 3 buttons, you can get much more information. That is on the radar map section of the weather app. Also, another important section is, of course, the weather alerts. There are many different types of alerts that you can turn on. This is when you go into settings, click on weather notification types, and check what you want to be on. Our recommendation is that you have the severe always on. That'll get you the severe thunderstorm warnings, the tornado warnings, the stuff that you need to know. But we also have useful alerts like lightning and heavy rain alerts. You can do that by going to the settings. Just hit weather notification types there and make sure also that Fox 10 alerts is selected. Those are alerts that we can send ourselves. They're often accompanied by videos that we have often at the top of the weather app, and this is the bread and butter of the app. Truly, this is where you can get the most in-depth information. You cannot get information like this anywhere else on any other app. We produce these videos ourselves, the Fox 10 Storm Tracker meteorologists, that we send them to the app. We can send them directly to you so you can get the best information. This app is loaded when we have severe weather, so great tool there. If you want to download the app, head to the App Store, the Google Play Store, or grab your phone camera. Point your phone camera at the screen, especially if you're watching this not on your device. If you're watching this on device, remember, you can also watch this on the device in the Fox 10 weather app itself. Grab a phone camera, point it to the screen, tap that QR code, and it will pull up, open your app store, and you can download the app. It is a great tool, especially as we head to severe weather season coming up in the next few months or so. So get the Fox 10 weather app. We're working hard to keep putting content on that app. Thank you so much. I'm meteorologist Nicholas Herboso.
And here's your 7-day forecast. So our temperature is going to be up into the mid to upper 60s tomorrow, but then Saturday, rain-cooled air and rain likely, a 70% chance of rain, a high near 60 degrees. It gets breezy on Sunday. We will clear by the afternoon, and most of the rain will be gone on Sunday. Next week looks really quiet Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. Thanks for joining us here on Next Weather.